Lee Wellman, Jeff Wacker, and Dean Norris is going to be your field as Super Late Models are underway for 51 laps here at I-55. Let's see how this goes here with the I-55 Speedway. We started 15 super duper late models. Everybody doing a really good job. Jamie Massey gonna run to the outside of Brandon Mazzell. Mazzell in the 53. Oh, gets a little crossed up. Jamie Massey gonna hit the brake pedal and cut right back underneath. Battling continues as Jamie Massey and Brandon Mazzell make some contact in turn 1 and 2. As they'll go down to the back stretch, Jamie Massey will hold on to the 3rd spot. 4 out of 51 for the Supers as they're 2x2. They're 3 wide. Brandon Mazzell gonna hold on as it'll be the number 29 machine. It's gonna be old Andrew as you got Tyler Wilfong getting crossed up. What a save for the CFM number 1 machine as this racetrack's gonna start to slow down here a little bit. As number 29 is gonna be Andrew Sivers. He'll go to the outside. Brandon Mazzell having a hard time handling that race car as everybody goes sliding across the front stretch. Good save as the 14 of Gregory was able to hold on. That number 20 machine of Logan Heron, Jason Sands. We got some contact. We got some beating and banging going on here with the I-55 Speedway. 7 out of 51. Woo! Talk about some hard contact racing early. He said boo. I love it though when you guys get behind drivers as the dust is starting to kick up here with the I-55 Speedway. Somebody must have broke the water truck here tonight because it's already starting to get pretty slick in the entrance of turn 3 and 4. 9 out of 51 for the Super Late Models here tonight, as is all going to be Joshua Dyer, going to still be your leader. That number 47, Chase Coleman right there behind him with the number 0 machine. That's going to be Jamie Massey. You have the number 12 machine. That's going to be Trey Masiga with the 53. That's going to be Brandon Mazzell. You have the number 14 machine. That's going to be Seth Gregory. Ian Liddell in the number 55. After that's going to be the number 29 machine of Andrew Stivers. You've got the number 1 of Tyler Wilfong. 11 out of 51 for the Super Late Models here at I-55. So far, fans, who are you guys rooting for in the SLR world as we got 12 out of 51 for the Super Late Models? Tell me who you're rooting for on the Speedway. 13 out of 51 as Joshua Dyer is still your race leader. It'll be the 110 of Chase Copeland. You got Jamie Massey in that number 0 right there behind him as they'll go 2x2 in the middle of 3 and 4 as the Super Late Models continue to rev. Tyler Wilfong, so far he is running in that red and purple number 1 machine, currently running in the 8th spot. He's got CFM all over that race car as the Majula State number 1 here, second time that I've seen him on the Speedway so far, running 8th of 2 from his starting position. Last lap time 12:1:73. Battle for the race lead continues. 15 out of 51 as Joshua Dyer in the number 47 machine still gonna be your race leader. Chase Copeland in the 110 for the second spot as they follow single file, nose to tail. Jamie Massey gonna try to get a little momentum built up off of turn number 4 there. He's starting to close on the 110 of Chase Copeland. 17 out of 51 here for the Super Late Models at the I-55 Speedway. So far, Trey Masiga going to be in the 4th spot. Seth Gregory in the 5th spot at number 14. Battle here for the old quote-unquote 6th spot. Brandon Mazzell in the 53 with the 55 of Ian Liddell. They'll go through the middle of turn 3 and 4. As that number 1 ride, that's going to be old Mr. Tyler Wilfong. As Wilfong will get a run through the middle of turn 3 and 4. Down the back stretch he goes. As we got about 20 out of 51 down here for the Super Late Models here tonight. As there's going to be Andrew Stivers in the 29. You've got some battling going on in the back of the field. Jason Sands in the 75. Here's that number 20 machine. That's going to be old Mr. You-Know-Who of Logan Heron going to be joining us here for the first time at the I-55 Speedway in the All-Star Performance number 20 machine. He just killed the infield wall there. Jason Sands found the brake pedal for him as Jason Sands with another slider into turn 3 and 4. JT Wellman's going to get into him. Oh! Michael Watery and company in the 20 is going to go around for our first yellow flag. First caution on Logan Heron. He hit the infield wall there in 1 and 2, and after that, that's pretty much all she wrote. So Logan Heron, he got up and I think he burned his tires off. The setup of that race car went away. As you can see, he's going to drag that left side into the fence line. Washes all the way sideways. Sam's had to get on the brake binders. He's going to come underneath of him into the corner here. Gets up into the outside. I believe JT Wellman might have tagged him. Yeah, JT Wellman just wasn't ready. Gets into him in the B4, and he'll grab it as he turned him sideways in turn number 4. Wellman, you got right into him, my friend. You're going to go to the tail of the field. Double five, 1 to green. Double five going to be 1 to green. So, unfortunately, Logan Heron, as his day's over with, as we are back underway. Joshua Dyer got a terrible restart, goes straight up into the wall, and all that fours, and we will stay green. That's a big tough break there as you got Trey Basica at number 12 or 3 wide going off in turn 1 and 2. Jamie Massey, Trey Basica, we'll see how these guys do with another restart as they're slicing, they're dicing, they're all over the speedway as we're past halfway to go. And what a save! Maybe no, Tyler Wilfong into the wall. So was the number 55. That's going to be Ian Liddell as caution flag. Here's going to be the 55 of Liddell. He got caught up as well. As we're going to call it a day here for those guys. $26 to go here for the super late models. We got about 25 yet to go. Give it up for JT Wellman, by the way. Everybody getting into the back of the old number 20 machine as Tyler Wilfong has also broke his right front, and we will call it a day. Both cars, after he chopped the nose off on the driver down the front stretch and then got up into the fence line and broke his whole right front off the front stretch wall. We got about 23 more to go here for the super late model. See what happens, JT Wellman, when you draw a yellow. 22 to go for the super late models here as we are down to quote-unquote 12 of them on the speedway. As we had 1 yellow flag, Chase Copeland is gone and off of the race as you got the number 12 machine. That's going to be Trey Basica. He'll be in the second spot. Seth Gregory in the number 14. He'll go to the outside. They sure do. As Jamie Massey's coming off the bottom of the turn number 2, gives old Seth Gregory a bit of a door. Gregory back to the inside. They'll go race their way through the middle of 3 and 4. How about Dane Norris in the 115 starting to tiptoe his way on the bottom side of the speedway as Jamie Massey and Gregory will battle once again. Big slider there for the number 14. That's going to be old Mr. Gregory. Dane Norris a little bit of internet problem, and now here comes Gregory fighting back on the bottom side of the speedway. Oh, right rear, Jamie Massey in the wall. Jamie Massey hard into the wall for a caution flag. Jamie Massey with the big right rear by the 14 of Gregory for caution flag number 2. Seth Gregory just let that bad boy fly. Oh yeah, Gregory just said, eat a right rear quarter panel to Jamie Massey and he'll go to the tail of the field. Big right rear, Seth. All right, Jamie. Jamie Massey obviously not happy with the 14. Is he going to limp that machine into the pit area? Is going to call tonight. JT Wellman and company. Double five, 1 to green. Double five, going to be 1 to green. As Jamie Massey obviously not happy with him. That's why we got an SLR beef chat for that reason. As JT Wellman's going to pull it into the infield here at I-55 Speedway, and we are back under grade. 17 to go as we are back underway with our super late models as Gregory in the 14. He'll be able to roll to the inside. You got the number 12 of Trey Basica going to try to close in on Chase Copeland. Here comes the number 55 of Jeff Wacker to the bottom side of the speedway. Whacker to the bottom in that number 55 machine. He's going to get a good run off of turn number 4. We got about 15 more to go. Trey Masica going to try to protect the inside here a little bit as they're going to go down to the backstretch. As Masica seen what Jeff Whacker's able to do, and he's continuing to roll the bottom as we got Whacker to the inside of Trey Masica into the 12. 2 yellows here as Dane Norris in the number 55. Norris, you just lost your spoiler. As Dane Norris flashed and then lost his spoiler in the 115. I don't know exactly how that happened, but then he's going to get off the speedway, I think. Watch for 115 on the bottom, 115 on the bottom. 115 on the bottom. Yep. I don't know what happened to Dane Norris, but his internet flashed as he was going down to the backstretch, and all of a sudden his spoiler just flew off. Don't ask me why. So as racing continues on here tonight, as the Super Duper late models are here at the I-55 Speedway with 9 more to go on 2 yellows. So as we are ready to continue on here for the SLR show, as we watch Michael Audrey there in the 4th spot as my SDK overlay just went to crap. But I'm out, track progress more, absolutely, as your race leader is going to be Chase Copeland. As Copeland's going to be able to roll once again to the outside. We got about 2 to go, going to be this time by. Racetrack completely, all A-class tonight, Justin. You're going to have to work to get your A-class license. White flag going to be in the air as Chase Copeland in the 110 machine as we have 2 yellow flags here this afternoon as Copeland will be able to roll to the top in 3 and 4. He'll get the checkered flag. It'll go to Trey Masica, the 55. It'll be Mr. Jeff Whacker, your top 3. Nice run, boys. 2 yellows at I-55. See you in the next one. Michael Audrey with a good run for the 4th spot here at I-55.